Hey guys, Dr. Michigan Piper here in the Pipe Rest, and wanted to talk to you today about pipe rolls, specifically the pipe roll that I need or I want at the time. And the reason why I say that is because, well, first of all, let me get the housekeeping out of the way. I'm not smoking anything, not because I don't want to, but the schedule's not allowing. I had just enough time to come out and do this video. So having said that, I needed a pipe roll. I'm thinking ahead to go for when I'm going to Ireland next year. And I wanted a pipe roll that carried 2 pipes. And so, you know, I thought this was going to be an easy video, and it probably will be, but I want to be very clear that I'm going to give you my opinion of this pipe roll that I bought. But there are a lot of things that factor into what pipe roll that you get. How many pipes do you want to hold? That was the biggest thing for me right now. What kind do you want? Do you want to make one? Do you want to have an artisan one? I talked to one of my buddies this week, and he was like, you know, I prefer artisan ones, and I do too, but those usually start around 50, 60 bucks and go up from there. And to be honest with you, I've got a lot of things I've got my fingers in, and I just don't have, I've got the money for it, I just don't have that free money to throw at it right now, and I'm not really looking for something I can pull out and show off at this point in time. So this one I'm going to show you kind of fit the bill. So without further ado, what I'm talking about is the Scotty pipe kit, or pipe pouch, that you find on Amazon. Now I bought this for $20. I'll try to remember to put a link down, in the description. But one thing I want to warn you all about, if you go to look at one of these, make sure you don't get the kit, because you're pretty much wasting your money. The reason why I say that is because they give you one of those pipes with the screen in it. It's an ebony pipe, not really a good pipe to have if you've not been around the pipe world. And I just got the actual pouch itself. I didn't get the whole kit, and I apologize for my non-Vanna White hands. I smashed my finger the other day, so no, I don't paint my fingernails. But anyway, so we're going to talk about this, and the first thing that I noticed now. Like I said, this is about 20 bucks. I was just looking for something to carry 2 pipes and 2 different types of tobacco, along with my lighter and my tamper. And this fit the bill. Now, if you want a lot more stuff in there or different stuff, that it might not be for you. This is spelled Scotty, S-C-O-T-T-E. And the first thing that I noticed was the outside, the leather. I don't know if it's leather or pleather, you guys, but it sure looks like leather. It seems pretty quality. I mean, for a $20 pipe roll or pipe kit, I was pleasantly surprised. The zipper is another area I was pleasantly surprised. Now, when you think of zippers, YKK zipper is kind of the standard. This is not a YKK zipper, but it is a pretty stout zipper. That was one of my fears. Like, for 20 bucks, are they going to put the cheapest zipper on there they can? But this is, if a substantial zipper, maybe. I would say this is kind of the stoutness of what you'd find on the zipper on your pants, maybe even a little bit better. So nice big tab on it, excuse me, to grab hold of. Now inside, you're going to find there's a place for 2 pipes there. They have a pipe pouch. Now the pipe pouch actually has a magnet in the bottom of it, or either the pouch, the kit, or the pouch has it in the bottom of it, so it sticks. Not very strong. I wouldn't buy it for that by any means. But that's just a lined pipe pouch. So it does have the kind of rubbery lining on the inside of it to keep the moisture in for your tobacco, which, thought was pretty good. Now, I will say the finish on the inside here, it is that pleathery, I don't know what you'd call it, but it's not something, to be shown off. But let's face it, we bought a $20 pipe kit, or pipe roll. Keep calling it a kit. It's not a kit. At least not this one. So then after you take the pipe pouch out, or the tobacco pouch out, you have this zippered pouch here, which got a smaller zipper on it. I already put a little check tool in there just for giggles, but you can put matches or whatever in there. And there's actually a pouch back behind here as well. So that works as well. Now, let me throw a couple pipes in here just so you can see size-wise what that looks like. And I've got my my Dr. Grabo full bent, and I have my Peterson 220 or Killarney, I think it's a 221 in there, and you can see those fit in there just nicely. Now, if you had like a Bing's Favorite, I don't know that that's going to fit in here very well, but those two do, and so I can put those two in there. I probably should have gotten the camera angle a little different here. Try to turn it on so you guys can see this, but those in there, I can put that pipe pouch in there, and then I actually have another lined pipe pouch that I could put in there that would fit as well, that I got from Mason Edwards in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and that will all zip in there. Now, I don't have any pipes, pipe tobacco in there, but you know, my thing is I want 2 pipes and I want 2 pipe tobaccos. So, you know, in case I'm not in the mood for one or whatever, I got the other one, but that all fit in there, zipped up nicely. So guys, first impressions, right? First impressions, but this really seems like a nice little kit for that. You know, easy, especially when you're traveling. It's small enough that you can shove it in somewhere, but you're still bringing 2 pipes. You're still bringing 2 different types of tobaccos. So, you know, I've got a, when I do my pipes, I'm like, or do my tobacco reviews, I say, if it's the last tobacco on the earth, would I smoke it? Would I go looking for it? And would I put it in my rotation? For this, how would you do that? If it's the last pipe roll on earth, would I use it? Absolutely. Would I search it out? I think so. I searched this one out, and I picked it up. It's not going to, you know, on the outside, I think it's gonna, is it gonna make you win your friends? And, you know, and I'm going there, but I don't think you would be embarrassed to pull this out. Would I, you know, would I put it in my rotation? I don't know what the equivalent to that is. Would I carry only this? Maybe. I would say probably not, but it depends on what I'm doing, and that's the key, right? Am I traveling, or is it a kit for my vehicles, which is a good segue to the kits that I do have in my vehicles. I have 2 different vehicles. My personal vehicle that I use for the medical examiner's office mainly, for when I have long calls and I can smoke a pipe out there. And I have my kit for my work truck, my full-time job work truck, and so my kit for my personal truck. You guys, if you don't have the $20 to spend on this, and you have some extra material around, I made this out of deer skin. I killed this deer, I tanned the hide, and I stitched this together. It's not anything fancy, but it does what I need it to do. Bring that open here. Let's see if I can see this. So I just basically did a simple flap. And once that flap comes up, you have, there's not hardly any body to it at all, guys. It's literally a roll. So I've got a lighter in here. I've got some pipe cleaners and my tamper in here, and then my pipe sits over here. So when I'm out on a call, then that's just enough, and it's perfect. It's soft deer hide, and I hand stitched this with one of those hand stitchers that you can buy for like $12. It really is not symmetrical at all, but once I get it rolled back up here, I mean, it does the trick. You know, I throw it in my console and nothing falls out of it. That's one of my biggest things for pipe kits is this anything going to fall out when I do that? Because if it can, it will when it comes to me carrying things around. So, but it's really soft leather, but you can get pleather and all that kind of stuff and make your own. So if that's, you know, if you're thinking budget stuff or just, you know, I don't want to spend $100 because some of these guys get really expensive. They're very simple to make. The other one I have, and I talked about before, is I needed a pair of binoculars. I was doing some experimentation with fire starting and using magnifying glasses. So I bought this. This was on sale or for sale on Facebook Marketplace. It was binoculars, and I wanted to pull the lenses out of them. And at the time, I wasn't even thinking about a smoking case. They were marketing it for $15, I think, and I bought it for $10. And it came with a padded case. So the padded case is kind of threw in the corner, you know, and I was using the other stuff. Well, then when it came to looking for a good case, well, this padded case is wonderful for a pipe case. So, you know, I drop everything in there. Now, since I drop everything in, there's no pouches. I do keep my pipe in a pipe sock. But you just drop everything in there, and you zip it up. But it's, you know, it's that padded felt or whatever you call it interior. And this is great because it just, you don't have to worry about tossing it around. And then, you know, I toss this in next to the seat in my work vehicle, and if I'm on a long fire call, then I'll go ahead and light up in the front seat, and when I'm done, I throw it back in there and back under the seat or beside the seat it goes. So just a couple of options, guys, for some budget rolls or budget kits. I've seen some other stuff out there, but like I said, you know, and there's nothing to get against the guys, by the way, that like the more expensive stuff. I think, you know, if I had some more money to throw around, I probably would. But the other thing that I did want to mention was that I didn't want a really large pipe kit or pipe roll. I didn't want something that was like, you know, this big around by that long. I didn't want something that, you know, I almost need a backpack to carry. I wanted something very concise. So this Scotty pack just fits the bill, however you want to say it. Really, it's about half to 2/3 the size of like a shaving kit. You know, I don't know. I just really like this, you guys. So I'll put a link down in the bottom, and let me know what you guys have. And if you want to do a VR and show off yours, you know, go ahead and do that. I think it's always neat to see what other guys have, and you come up with different ideas for that as well. So guys, that's all I got for tonight. I hope you all are doing well. Until next time, you take care.